All right, we are recording, so welcome to another Tuesday team training. That's hard to say. Oh my goodness, we are having way too much fun. And I'm so excited about tonight's Zoom because, well, you guys have seen some things new that we've been posting about a simple way to prospect on Facebook that we kind of are learning from Tim Garza. It's also something Aaron Parker does, also something Robert Hollis does. So if any of those names mean anything to you, Robert Hollis is about to make super affiliate. Aaron Parker is a 500K. The Garzas are 100K. And we can thank Dina for sending us on, this direction, because Dina's the one that was following Tim and really, really liked what he was doing with private messaging people on Facebook. And so she shared that with me, and that's kind of where this all came from. But before we get into that, I'm going to, where is my, here it is, unmute. I hope you don't have background noise because I'm unmuting. Wait a minute. Why doesn't that work? I hit unmute all and some of you are still muted. That's okay. If there's no background noise and you want to unmute, because I have a question for you guys. Who on this Zoom would like to be making $10,000 a month by the end of this year?
Well, every one of us, I'm sure.
Yay! Then you guys are in the right place. That's for sure. All right. All right, I'm going to go ahead and mute you again. Okay, I think everybody's muted. So, what's the first thing we need to do to get everybody to 10K per month by the end of this year? And that is very, very doable. Because I don't know this for a fact, but I'm pretty sure that is right around 50K. You don't have to be a 250K or even 100K. It's probably right around 50K that will put you at 10K a month. I know when her daughter, when she made 100K in one of the Zooms, she mentioned she was making 30,000 a month. Okay, so I'm just trying to put this all in perspective. 10K a month is very doable. I mean, that would be helping 5 people to get to 10K. So you really have to look at it, it's a team effort. You cannot do 50K on your own, that's for sure. That would be way too hard. I don't think you'd be able to sleep to do that. But step number 1 to getting to 10K per month is we all need to, and this includes me, I'm as guilty as anybody, we all need to put learning on the back burner. Or maybe just throw it off the stove altogether. So many of us, and like I said, I'm guilty too. I love to watch other people's videos. I watch Aaron Parker. I watch Robert Hollis. I watch different leaders. I watch Jenna's stuff. I'm not saying don't watch anything, but maybe I am saying don't watch anything, because every single one of us on this Zoom has enough knowledge of this business right now, today, to actually probably go the whole way to super affiliate. And I know what happens. It's a mental thing. Like, we want to think that we're busy, that we're being productive. And So we're doing something that has to do with my daily choice, or at least we think we are if we're watching a video or attending somebody's Zoom training, and we're gathering more information. How much information do we need? We keep saying this is a simple business, and it just got 100 times simpler with our new marketing system. And I surely hope by now every one of you has watched all 4 of those videos. I mean, when Josh first made the statement that he 100% believed that what he was coming out with was going to be the highest converting marketing system in network marketing, period. And I thought, whoa, that's a pretty confident statement, because there's some pretty good marketers online. But after seeing the marketing system, I have no doubt that it's going to be the highest converting system. I mean, he so hit it out of the ballpark with this marketing system. I don't know if you guys, I hope you agree. Does anybody disagree with me on that? I mean, he made it so simple. He made the capture pages, and that probably came from Jenna too. Jenna's I think the brains in the marketing department. Josh is the brains in presenting and in strategy. So together, I mean, they really are a power couple. But the way that the capture pages are so current, I mean, it makes me want to click on all of them. When I see the images, I want to sign up and pre-enroll on all of them. They're amazing. And it's so awesome to have so many of them to cater. Like they even, you know, they didn't forget anybody, I don't think. Like they made capture pages that speak to so many different markets. And then once you're inside that marketing system, it's so simple. 4 videos. You know, if somebody finishes that and says, well, what do I do now? You go back into the marketing system, you watch video 4. Video 4 is getting started. Well, I'm not sure. What was that about all the different products? I forget. Log back into the marketing system, watch video 2 on the products. Well, I don't understand this part of the compensation plan. Log back in, watch video 3. Does this get any simpler or any more duplicatable? Josh is a genius. Don't forget that, guys. Remember what you know, I know you heard me say this. The guy, who do you know that wins chess games at a world-class level when they're 14 years old? I was out riding my bike at 14 years old. I could have cared chess. Are you kidding me? That's somebody with a totally different way of thinking. 21 years old, a millionaire in network marketing, 3 years out of high school. That is unheard of. And he did it in network marketing. He built a team of over 50,000 distributors by the time he was 21 years old. And then by 28 years old, has a company that just did like $300 million in the last, couple of years. I mean, what this guy has accomplished by age 28 should make all of us sit up and take notice. And we need to follow the leader. There's a reason Josh did every single thing he did inside that marketing system. We don't need anything else. I mean, if you have webinars on your schedule that you were going to watch, or, I mean, and I'm doing it too. I'm unsubscribing on a bunch of stuff so I don't get so many emails. I am like this. I'm putting the blinders on. Because in this industry, when you have Facebook, you've got all these leaders, you've got all these groups, you've got all these lives. I mean, we can all be busy every day, even almost full time, and do no income producing activities. And then wonder why our volume isn't growing. And we have to get with the times. This is 2020. I was listening because Dina sent me this video training where Robert Hollis was talking exactly about this, doing only what needs to be done to build the business. And it was so good because he was talking about, and it brought back so many memories. I don't know if, in the old school network marketing, it was so much harder. We had no internet. I mean, he was going out to shopping malls to get prospects, to get names, and then he would go home and call them one by one, trying to get an appointment to go to their house to show them an hour presentation. I mean, we can sit wherever in front of our laptop or on our phone and reach out to so many people a day and then send them through this marketing system without ever leaving our house. I mean, we have it so much easier. And there were people did very well, even old school. But it's 2020 and we need to work smart and get in front of as many people as we can, as quickly as we can, and get them in the marketing system. So, I already told you, honestly, I don't think any one of you on this Zoom tonight need to know one more thing to become a super affiliate. Not one. You don't need to be any more organized than you already are. We don't need any more tools. Just do not sabotage your own success by staying busy but not being productive. So before we talk about the script, I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to promise you already that you are going to get so sick and tired of seeing this next slide or PDF, whatever it is that I'm going to show you. But I'm already going to promise you that every single Zoom that I do in 2020, every week, you're going to see this slide. So I'm warning you. Do you see the power of 4? Is that what you see on my screen?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Well, we are going to talk about this for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to talk about the script and how we're going to reach out on Facebook to the masses and touch on our 90-day blitz. I want us to be gearing up for the 90-day blitz, which will run February, March, and April. But I want us to be getting started now. We're not going to wait till February. What I want us to do in February is ramp up our numbers. So if you're reaching out to 10 people a day now, maybe in the blitz, you're going to want to do 20 a day. So I want you to be thinking about that, but I want us to get started now so we get comfortable with the process. The power of 4, and this again comes from, guess who? Josh Zwegel. How to make super affiliate. Sometimes I think I'm going over this too quickly, so we're going to go through this level by level. You guys all know that we have a binary, unilevel hybrid, but basically the binary part of this compensation plan, we build 2 legs, left leg and a right leg. That keeps it very simple. We only have to build 2 legs. And I would not suggest building any more than that. If you bring in a spouse, I would bring them in as a customer so that if you order products over and above the minimum amount that you need to maintain your rank, then you order them through the customer account so that you get paid. But I would not think, oh, I'm going to double up on the commissions and try to build 4 legs. I don't I would not suggest that. And I know Barb Miller doesn't. So I think we just need to follow the leader. And obviously Josh doesn't either. The power of 4. So what happens when we go out and each one of us needs to get 4 people? We need 4 affiliates, not 40, 4. 4. Every one of us can get 4 affiliates. We put 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and this whole example is based on everybody just ordering 100 BV a month, which is not much more than what is a director pack. So that would be when I build one level, I now have 400 in business volume. Now my job is to immediately help my 4 people to get their 4. So if you want to give away people, go for it. I think, to me personally, some people say don't do that. I think it makes more sense to build in depth. I've been in this industry a long time, and every time I build a wide organization, it comes back to bite me in the butt. I mean, our last business, had we built narrow and deep, we would have made 2 to 3 times what we made. It's so easy to build your team wide, but that is not where it's at in network marketing. The multiplication and the exponential growth is in depth. Look what happens at level 2. So now I helped my 4 people. So now I have 16 on my team and I'm at 1600 BV. One more level and I have 64 people on my team. So now I'm already a 5K by the time I work down 3 levels. See, this is everybody doing a little bit of work. Network marketing. It's not sponsor 400 people and kill myself marketing. We have to build deep and build a team and duplicate. So now I'm 3 levels. So everybody's working together now to go 1 more level. So everybody has 4. Look what happens. Here's where this exponential growth starts to kick in. The power of multiplication and everybody doing a little bit. Now I'm a 25K. I just went from 5K to 25K by going 1 more level. Everybody getting 4. Let's take it 1 more level, 5 levels deep. I have 1,024 affiliates on my team, which just made me 100K. I just blew right past 50K. 6 levels, 4,000 people on my team. Now I'm almost a 500K. And the last level, 7 levels deep, you have 16,000 people on your team doing 1.6 million in volume. This is everybody doing 100 BV. Are you guys seeing what I see when I look at this? I just shake my head and I think, we are making this way too hard. If you really study this, this is everybody getting 4 affiliates that are each using 100 BV. Did I say anything about customers? No. This is without even any customers. You can become a super affiliate by getting 4 affiliates and teaching them to do the same thing. What if I just did this? What if it only worked 50%? Who here would be upset with 800,000 in volume? Does this seem difficult to anybody? Does anybody on this call feel like they cannot get 4 affiliates? Anybody? And I know that that means 4 affiliates that are going to do what we do. So that might mean sponsoring 15. I don't know. I'm not saying the first 4 people you bring in as affiliates are going to do that. I know better. I know some come in as affiliates and they do nothing. I mean, when I look at my email, how many emails we send out for this weekly training versus how many show up. It's a fraction. So, you have people that take action, and then you have the ones that don't. So you need 4 affiliates that are going to take action and get their 4. But you can help them do that. You don't need more than 4 direct to you. 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Does anybody have any questions on that before we go to the script? No?
I do. I have one question.
Okay.
I was listening to Barb talking about the binary on a video.
Mm-hmm.
So right now mine are going, I've only got the 1 affiliate, so I've got customers, and I've got it set to go left and right.
Mm-hmm.
When should I look at that and say, hey, I need to change that to make people go to my weaker leg?
I don't remember, Ron. Do you remember when did we change that? I mean, as soon as you see it really starting, you see one leg really taking off. If it's like, 100, 200, 300 BV higher, then I would switch, because you'll probably notice that a lot of times I think it happens that way, where it doesn't just creep up a little bit. You must have landed a leader there somewhere, and it's going to start like growing very quickly. But you'll know. I mean, if you just keep watching the volume back there, and you'll see, because the goal is to keep the 2 legs balanced. So you don't want to wait too long, because you're going to get paid on the lesser leg.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense? And you can always reach out to us, or we can look at your back office and try to help advise you the best way to go. Any other comments on the 4x4? Do you guys see the potential there in the simplicity?
Yes.
Does that
This
get
Dave,
Yeah.
yeah. This is Dave. I have a comment. And you were mentioning about Josh playing chess. And I know the secret on how to win at chess. And the deal is, before the game even starts, you're already thinking about your 5 moves before you even start the game. Because I've been able to beat people in 4 moves and take them to checkmate. Now apply that to recruiting. What is my next 5 moves to get to where I need to go? What is my move to go to executive or 5K or 10K? Write them down and get laser focused, no distractions, and what do I got to do to get there? And that way I am pre-posing like a vision in my head what I need to go to get there. And therefore, I'm 5 moves ahead of everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yep. Makes perfect sense. And if you look again at this, where would this be? Somewhere between level 4 and 5. So you're not having to go that many levels deep to become a 50K affiliate, which is definitely going to put you into the 10K a month range for sure. Okay, there you guys are. So we're going to talk about that slide every single week until we get it so ingrained into our head that we don't. I just think it's sometimes it's things that are so simple that we miss, and we're just making this way too hard. That really does blow my mind when I sit and look at that and study that thing and think 7 levels deep, you're super affiliate, and all you did was everybody got 4 people that are each buying $100 a month. That means you could actually become super affiliate sponsoring 4 people personally. Not even having 1 customer. Sponsoring 4 affiliates, and you can go to super affiliate if you follow that plan. It's insane. And Josh is the one that he has that in our back office somewhere under opportunity, and stresses that you don't need to know hundreds of people. You need to network. You need to find 4 and help them find 4. And everybody has 4 people that would jump at the opportunity to have what this business offers us, the time freedom, working from anywhere, building a global business from your phone, never having to answer to a boss again, never having to set an alarm clock again if you don't want to. I mean, the perks are definitely there. Okay, so how are we going to reach all these people we need to reach out to? Well, this is where this new prospecting method comes in. And it's not necessarily new. We've all been messaging people on Facebook forever. I mean, that's how we recruited everybody that we have in Nigeria, was all done through Facebook Messenger. I mean, and think about this, like we can all build a 6- and 7-figure global business from our phone or laptop using Facebook, which is free. I mean, we just have it so easy and have everything we need at our fingertips. So Messenger is definitely where it's at. You probably saw that post I put up about Aaron Parker. To get his business off the ground, which reminds me, did everybody watch the 90-day blitz? So everybody understands the power and the importance of getting this thing off the ground. I love that analogy that Eric Worre did with the airplane. Unless you do full speed ahead and the throttle goes the whole way down on that airplane, if you don't do that, you're never going to get off the ground and you're going to end up in the trees.
You know what? I thought about that today when I was taking off. I was taking off this morning. I'm like, you know, I don't want to land in those trees.
Right. And you can tell it, you know, when you're at the end of the runway on that jet, boy, you know exactly when they put the throttle, put the pedal to the metal, you know, and if they didn't do that, that aircraft would never get off the ground. And Eric, I mean, he became a millionaire, I think in his 20s in network marketing, and somewhere along the line decided to get involved in teaching and training and coaching. But I remember hearing Eric Worre preach about 90-day blitzes for years. And when I think about, like, I remember Jenna saying, she was messaging so many people. She admitted, like, when she went to recruit Aaron Parker, she never followed up with him because she was talking to so many new people every day. And I'm not saying not to follow up, but she was just hammering through the numbers. Aaron Parker said he messaged 100 people a day for the first month to get his business off the ground. He went on now to make $500K and in a matter of 18 months in the business. 18 months. The guy's not even been in this company 2 years and he's at $500K. He messaged 100 people a day for 30 days. I know that sounds like an insane number of people, but you also have to remember this is a short period of time. We're going to do this concentrated effort in our 90-day blitz. We're not saying you have to work like this forever, but you do need to for a concentrated short period of time to get your business off the ground and get momentum. I know Josh did that. I remember him saying back in the day, he was making 100 calls a day. Who else was I thinking of? Well, even Eric Worre gives several examples of people that, you know, that did that 90-day blitz and just worked their butts off to get their business up and running. And it was like game over. From then on, they are top income earners in their company. I mean, it would be so worth it to pay the price for that short period of time. And, you know, you guys have heard me say this is the year for me. For me to do what I need to do is what I'm going to say to get to where I want to go. I mean, I feel like, you know, time is going so fast. I'm going to be 62 years old this year, and I am going for this in that 90-day blitz. Ron and I have already had a discussion of how we're going to make that happen. My goal is 50 a day for the 90-day blitz.
We're going to make you succeed.
Well, I want to help you succeed. But I'm saying, you know, I think we all have to make that decision. You know, maybe it's not the right time for everybody on this call, but I guarantee it is the right time for me. I've fooled around with this network marketing thing long enough. I know that I have enough, and so do every one of you on here, to go on and become super affiliate. But we have to narrow our focus, do a handful, just a few things every day, but take all out massive action. Ron said we can't go to the convention unless we're 100Ks. And I want to go to the convention. I had so much fun last year, I didn't want it to end. What'd you say, Donna?
You're going.
We're going as, yeah, I was taken back. Yeah. I had a little.
Well, it's a little earlier now. So.
I know. I had a little bit of a panic attack when they announced the date, because I thought I had till October, but it's okay. So anyway, how do we all do this? How do we reach our goals? This is not about me, and this is not about Ron. It's about our team. I want to help every one of you. I mean, that doesn't say much for Ron and I as leaders if we can't help you guys succeed and reach your goals. And if you all reach your goals, yeah, ours will happen. But it's, you know, it's a sign of a good leader when your team is succeeding, when your team is up on the stage getting the awards and being recognized for ranking up. So I want to pull up this, let me see if there, one thing that I thought might help with the 90 days. So just keep this in your mind, whatever, if you want to participate in the 90-day blitz and think about what you want your numbers to be. Mine personally are to reach out to 50 new people a day. I would say if you're just kind of starting out and to start with 10, that's what Tim Garza recommends, but I would definitely ramp that up during the 90-day blitz. But what I'm going to do to help myself mentally prepare for this and focus on those 90 days is on the calendar. I'm going to put on February 1st, it's going to say 90. The next day is going to be 89, 88, 87, 86, 85. And I think mentally it'll help us all if we're getting burnt out or exhausted or sick of talking to people. I don't have to do this forever. I have to do it for 90 days and it'll be game over. Okay, so let's look at this script. Where'd it go? Okay, I think it's up now. Okay, can you guys see the script now?
Yes.
You see it? Okay, how to prospect. This is from Tim Garza. And then we tweaked it a little bit because we realized after the video that Dina shared with me how important it is that we edify Josh so that people will watch the videos. So this is all we're doing. This is so simple, so duplicatable. It's all here. All you have to do is follow the script. Like I said, I would suggest starting with at least 10 a day. And then the people that respond yes, they go on your potentials list. So here's how we start. Before reaching out, you have to create common ground. This is done in 3 steps. It'll increase your response rate. So you go to their profile, you love their profile picture, love a couple of their posts and comment on them. And then message them privately saying, hey, Tim, great to connect with you. I just wanted to say I love your post. Keep doing your thing. God bless. You can tweak that a little if that doesn't sound exactly like something you would say. Nothing about business. And I would encourage you, this has made me so much more conscious of connecting with people. Like I've started private messaging everybody on their birthday. And start private messaging people every opportunity you get, so it won't feel awkward when you approach them and message them with the next part of the script. So you do that, and then the next thing he said that'll happen is they're going to check out your Facebook page. So you do want to be working on your social media presence. If you need help with that, there are 2 really good videos on that. I don't know that any of you do, but Jenna especially, maybe just watch that one. Jenna has one that how she markets on Facebook, like more about her profile and stuff. You want it to be whatever whatever you want people to connect with you. There is, they always say you should stay away from politics and religion on social media. I'm okay with staying away from politics. I am not staying away from my faith. That's more important than business. So you will see my faith posts on there. So once they respond to your message, Tim does this all through voice messaging, which you can easily do on your phone. If you're on a laptop, you need to open Messenger like full screen. You have to open up Messenger to get the microphone option. You want to have a good posture when you're talking, have confidence in what you're saying, and believe in what you're doing. You need to sound passionate and excited. People are attracted to energy and excitement and enthusiasm. They want to be around people like that. There's so much, negativity in the world that people are looking for something that's more fun and more exciting and positive. Now, I know some of you are using the copy paste and you're just sending the messages that way. I know Dina has been doing that. Denise has been doing that, and I want to hear from them here in a few minutes. I personally am doing voice messaging because I think my responses are better because not many people leave voice messages. So first of all, that makes me stand out. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I only have one person that always sends me voice message, never writes. And I just kind of like that. I hear his voice. It's a little more personal. And they can hear the excitement and passion in your voice. So, that's up to you. And I know some people, if you're trying to do this, in little pockets of time when you have a break at work or you're on lunch at work or something like that, yeah, maybe you can't talk, but you can copy and paste. And there's a video here of Tim Garza showing exactly how he does that, leaving those voice messages. So here's the first part of the script. Hey, Tim. So here's the difference. If I have no posture. Hey, Tim, how's it going? I hope you're having an amazing week. I just wanted to reach out to you because I'm starting this new campaign. What kind of response do you think I'm going to get to that versus, hey, Tim, how's it going? I hope you're having an amazing week. I just wanted to reach out to you because I'm starting a new campaign, and over the next year, I am going all in on building a 7-figure CBD business. And I'm looking for leaders to partner and grow with. I mean, I'm sure you guys see the difference in the energy, the passion, the excitement. Does this sound like something you might be interested in? I love this part too. I'll teach you exactly what to do, what to say, and my routine takes about 30 minutes a day. Does this sound like something you might be interested in? Every one of us can message 10 people and then even do some follow-up in less than 30 minutes a day. Prospect says yes for sure. Of course you're going to get no's. You have to become so comfortable with getting no's. And it's not a personal rejection. It's just not the right thing or the right time. This isn't for everybody. Take it this way. When somebody says no, say, yes. That means I am one step closer to the next yes. Because this is a numbers game. That's all it is, numbers game. When they say yes, you say, fantastic. I'll send over a short video with our company, about our company. Afterwards, let's talk. And then you're going to send them this video, which is the 13-minute video, #1 from the marketing system. Who are we? And now that they've said yes, you put them on your potential list to follow up in 2 days. You do your follow-up. If they say they're interested again, here's a key point. You must edify Josh, because now we're going to put him into the marketing system. I want to show you our free marketing system designed by our CEO, Josh Zweigel. Josh is not an average person. He was winning chess games at a world-class level by the age of 14. By age 21, he was already a millionaire. And by age 28, he has helped 10 other people become millionaires with our old marketing system. And the one he just introduced is 10 times better. I'll send you the link. After you enter your name and email, you can start with video 2 because you already watched video 1. Okay, you follow up again. I'll check back with you later. If you like what you see on video 2, you can go ahead and watch video 3 and 4. And then on the script, this is our personal script. Sorry about that. On your script, it says send them a capture page. This is our link, but on your script that I have in the training group, it says send one of your new capture page links at this point, because now you're going to get them into the marketing system. Follow up within 24 to 48 hours. And if they're ready to get started, you go right into the enrollment process. You can send them to this link, tell them to put in their email, click on getting started, set up their affiliate account, and then schedule their launch appointment. So here's where he gives you the numbers of how it breaks down if you do 10 messages a day. By the end of the month, what does he have it here? At the end, you have 12 customers and 4 affiliates by the end of 30 days. This is how it's been working for Tim. Those are how the numbers are working out. So right there, you have your 4 people by the end of the first 30 days doing this. So questions on that? And let me look at my notes. Well, oh, Ron, are you watching the chat? I think there's a question. Dina, why don't you unmute? Because you have been having phenomenal success. Tell us about it.
Well, you know, I've been so busy with my senior care and everything, but I'm getting an assistant, so I will have some more time. Yay.
Yay.
I know. But, you know, even when you do get the no's, they're nice no's. I mean, I can handle those no's. They're like, oh, thank you so much for thinking of me, but I got yada, yada, yada going on, and I just can't do it right now. And you know what? They're still going to be watching you, even when they say no, so it could be just later or something. But, yeah, I mean, I've had great success. I'm just trying to find time to get back with everybody, and I got back with 40 following up today. And, I mean, it's working, and and that's what I was doing wrong. Just like you said, I was trying to watch every training video and trying to learn more and more and more, and doing nothing but getting, obtaining information, but I wasn't really using it. When you start doing the action and you start using it, applying the knowledge, it really starts happening. And I'm so excited because I know that each and every one of us can do this. It's simple. It doesn't take a lot. Of course, we want to do a lot during this blitz so we can build our business.
Yes.
But something we can all do. I know we can all do it.
Roughly, how many have you gotten that are interested so far? And you've been doing this, what, about a week or 10 days?
Well, I did a couple days, and then I didn't do a couple days because I got busy, and then I did a couple more. And so, let's see. I don't have that. But I think I did 100 and something. 40 said they were interested. I have 40 on my potentials just from those few days.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. So, and some definite yeses. And so I followed up today. After they said yes, I just followed up today with some of these. It's on the 40 list of potentials.
Okay.
And so I'm excited because some of them that were wanted to think about it or something, when I sent the latest marketing biz op, then they said, wow, yes, of course I'm in, it made a big difference.
Yeah.
So it works.
That is awesome.
I know.
Has anybody else had success so far? Or I know most of you probably haven't started.
I did 26 on Saturday evening. I contacted 26 people, and I had 7 yeses. And so I followed up just today. Well, yeah, late this afternoon, I sent out the video to all of them and told them I would be getting back with them tomorrow. So yeah, that was just with 26 contacts. So I just basically just started.
Wow, Pam, that is awesome.
Yep.
I
And
mean,
the thing that was really kind of interesting was these are all people that, I know, and some of them were seeds that I even planted last summer. And last summer, it just was not right. And so, here we are, and now they're like, well, yeah, I've been talking about that. I've been thinking about that, and so, yeah, I want to believe now the timing's right.
yes. Now that we have this marketing system, it is going to blow this method of prospecting out of the water. I mean, before Josh introduced the new marketing system, Tim Garza was using somebody else's, a different leader's product presentation, which is not as good as, I don't know that anybody's as good as Josh. And then he was using that 11-minute compensation plan video, which, I mean, compared to the marketing system that Josh, doesn't that when you're in there and you're watching the videos and the clips come up of the convention and it's all so exciting, it like sucks you in. Like you want to be a part of it so bad. At least that's how I feel. I'm like, wow, these people are fun. They're excited. They're upbeat. They're doing something positive with their life. You just want to be a part of it. And I know that's how that marketing system is going to affect people. Not everybody. It's not for everybody, but it's for a lot of people. And Tim Garza was having phenomenal success using those 2 old videos. Now we have Josh's system. Yeah, there is no reason that every single one of you, I know in my heart, there's no reason that you cannot be making 10K a month before the end of this year. Denise, I see your hand is up. Where is Denise?
So
there.
one of the things that I'm trying to figure out, Gracie, is that like the people that I'm contacting, that I'm first just contacting, like, love your post, keep doing what you're doing, blah, blah, and that I don't know. And then I've had several come back and say, oh, that's so sweet, thank you, and blah, blah. And then I'm kind of, then what do I do? Because I feel like then if I go right into the sales pitch, it kind of makes me look like predatory, So I'm like, I don't know where the sweet spot is there.
Dina, do you
Does that
have
make sense?
thoughts on that?
Well, I try to wait a little while. If it's a stranger, when I'm going like and posting everything, I don't immediately go ahead and do that. I just go ahead and like it. Maybe I'll reach back to them, get in touch the next day. That's what I'll do. And you can take a little bit longer too, maybe a couple days. Comment on some posts.
I lost audio. I can't hear what she said.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
I don't usually go into the presentation or anything immediately after I have commented or connected. I usually wait till I've been waiting till the next day on a stranger if I don't know them. A lot of them already know, but if there's somebody that I just connected with, I don't do that right after I've connected with.
Yeah, because I just thought that felt weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I mentioned too, I would try to get and this will make you be more conscious of it, but I would every day, make more of an effort to private message people just with, hey, saw that picture of your kids. You have a beautiful family. Blessings to you in 2020. Just little short messages like that to start really connecting with people. And like I said, a good reason too, I private message people now when it's their birthday and just wish them a happy birthday. Say, hope you had an amazing day. We have to, this business, we can become.
Facebook that automatically, that you can pull up, that'll give you all the birthdays for the day. Because
Yeah.
I've forgotten what it was.
Oh,
Sometimes I would get notified on my phone, but then other days I won't get notified, and then I'll try to look at it. Uh-oh, did I go away? When I try to pull it up, I couldn't find the birthday. So some days I'm in.
Well, you know what? They changed. Mine used to be, can you see my Facebook page?
Mine used to be there too.
Right here.
Yes. Yes.
Now, the only place I can find them, I click on home, and then I go down here. Do you see where it says events?
Mm-hmm.
And then birthdays is right here. So if you click on birthdays,
It'll give you the list.
yeah, see, I didn't do them yet today. This is all today's birthdays. So that's how I know they changed that. It used to be so convenient up there.
Yeah, it used to be easy.
And you're definitely going to, if you don't have 5,000 friends, then you might need to add that to your daily to-do list to be adding new friends. But I feel confident if you started out now, let's say doing the 10 a day, just to kind of get your feet wet and start getting comfortable with the process, and then you go to 20 a day when we do the 90-day blitz, I figured 20 times 90 days would be 1,800 people. That's a lot of people. And I remember Robert Hollis saying that his mentor told him, get 2,000 people in front of the presentation and it is game over. And he said he never, that same year, or maybe it was the next year till he became a millionaire, but he said he never got, he knows he didn't hit 2,000. But it's just, again, it's that momentum. It's the massive action. Taking all out massive action in a concentrated period of time is going to build up so much momentum. And it really is, I put that post up the other day that success is 90% mindset and 10% skill set. I mean, what we're doing here is so simple. It's duplicatable. It's easy to do. It's easy not to do. But it's up here. And all the top leaders, when they get up on the stage, They all say the same thing. It's mindset. You really have to mentally be prepared. And I feel like I want to be 100K that bad that nobody's going to steal that dream from me. Like, just because I get a couple no's here and there, or people that maybe they're not even that nice about it. Well, you know what? Unfriend, block. I don't think that's going to happen anyway, because most people, just the way this is worded, you're kind of paying them a compliment that you're reaching out to them to be part
I'm
of
like
your team.
everybody that's actually talked to me and said no has been nice about it. They haven't been ugly.
Yeah.
Mostly I just get no response.
Yeah.
You know,
But I don't think that will happen. Hasn't happened to me either. But I'm just saying there's a simple solution. On Facebook anyway. Oh, you're muted, Pam.
Okay, Dina, did you have any problems with Facebook messing with you because Ruth, and I think Ruth is still on. I don't know if Ruth can unmute herself, but we were talking this morning. She's been doing this, and Facebook has really been messing with her because, it's like too many or too fast. Basically, my response was do a couple at a time, take a little break, do a couple more. What have you had that experience?
I did, and they said, "Whoa, it's too fast. We don't allow that." I forgot what the message was, but I just took a break, drank a coffee, and then I could start back. It was fine. I could just keep on going for a while, So.
Could you hear her, Pam?
Not really.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why you can't hear. I might not be close enough. Yes, they did go. They said, "Whoa, stop, too fast." I forgot what the error message was, but I just took a break and got a cup of coffee, and then came back and I could resume. So it wasn't a long break, just a short little break, and it's fine.
That's what I kind of thought too. Just do a couple and take a little break and do some more. Okay.
Ron, were you going to say something? Wait, you're muted.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, that happened to me quite a few times. I end up in Facebook jail for usually 24 hours. So you've got to kind of pace it. If you don't, like I said, they're gonna crack down on you. So it's post a couple, take a break, come back. But if you don't, they're gonna consider it spamming, and they will put their hand down and lock your account for 24 hours.
Yeah, that would be maybe if you do a couple and then go, comment on some other people's posts,
Right.
Private message them or comment on them and kind of mix it in a little bit with whatever time you're spending on Facebook.
So, Rhonda, do you mean friending them? Is that what you mean? When you say do a couple? What do you?
No, I mean messaging them on Messenger.
Oh, okay.
If you're following the script and you're either leaving a voicemail or if you're copying and pasting the script, in just a text, if you copy, paste, and you go too fast, then Facebook thinks you're spamming people.
Oh, okay. Because I know I was building my, I'm trying to get more people. So I did about 400 people, but it was only friends. People that I knew, the new people. If I saw somebody they were familiar with that I knew, I would friend them, that type of stuff. But as far as the copy paste, I only did 20 of those, and I haven't gotten any responses.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a question, Rhonda. I have been sort of out of the loop a little bit. This script, where do you have it? Is it in your team training?
Yes. If you
Okay.
go to team training, to the group.
Your team, yeah.
Yes. To our team training group.
Okay.
If you're on a laptop, the menu is down the left side and there's one of the things says files.
Okay.
If you click on files, the very top one is a PDF with this script on it.
Okay.
So you can just either leave voice messages or copy and paste the text. And maybe in a week or two, we'll be able to kind of compare, you know, are we really seeing a difference in results with voice versus text? Is anybody else going to do voice? Laura?
I've done both.
Both? Donna? You're doing voice?
I'm going to do voice.
Good. Angie? Okay. Does anybody, like, how about some feedback on this? And I do know that Anita has her training now, and if you want to go, that's fine. But there again is another, I mean, I don't want to discourage you from, I love Anita dearly, but again, I don't want you to, oh, okay, well, what's Anita doing? You know what I mean? It's so overwhelming, and you just get information overload, and confused people don't do anything. And oh, I know what I wanted to share with you guys. When Aaron Parker, has everybody seen the video he does where he shows you around the back office? Mm-hmm. You've seen that one? Well, he shows on there, he's in his back office where he personally enrolled 64 people. Does anybody remember seeing that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It like blew me away when I saw that number, 64 personally enrolled people. And at that time, whatever date of the month that was that he did the video, he was at like 92,000 in business volume. And I just like, I really wanted to cry. And this is why I've been working so hard on this process. Because Ron and I have sponsored way more than 64 people. And we are nowhere close to being a 500K like Aaron Parker. You know what that means? We are not duplicating. I mean, it was so obvious when you look at the numbers. His numbers, up here it's a low number, personally enrolled, and down here the volume number is through the roof. Ours is the opposite. We have this big number up here of all these people we personally enrolled and a much lower volume. And I said to Ron, if we don't do something simple, it's not going to duplicate. You guys have seen me do the ABCs on Facebook Lives. Guess what? You're not going to see it anymore. Honestly, I had a list of what I was going to do on Facebook Lives. I thought, I'm going live every day. I'm getting to 100K one way or the other. And I had one there, okay, one day I'm going to do the ABCs. The next day I'm going to do an opportunity presentation. The next day, Ron and I are going to do a product presentation where we talk about all the products. Then I'm going to do the High Life Travel PowerPoint presentation until I really got my brain going in duplication mode. And I realized that's not duplicatable.
That's like Robert Hollis said too. He said, I don't want to train this. I don't want to do a presentation. I don't want to do everything that Josh is doing because I want time freedom. You know?
You want time? Yeah.
Freedom.
Yeah.
Jenna, as I say, Jenna had a good saying, once you confuse them, you lose them.
Oh, Angie, that's beautiful.
I mean, and you know why? I scribble my notes. So today when I had time in Chicago, I was transcribing them into my good notebook, and I came across that. I'm like, that's perfect. And it was on one of Jenna's videos that she did late last year. It says, as soon as you confuse people, you lose people.
Yep.
I'm like, that's perfect.
Yep. Confused people don't do anything.
Nope.
because they're confused.
Right. And they're just going to say, nah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Where now, if we can teach our team, we get them to understand the 4x4 process. We immediately teach them to start following the prospect or the script. How hard is that? It's either leave a recording, read what it says, or copy paste and do so many a day. End of story. And be on our Tuesday night Zooms. So,
Are you
So,
saying shouldn't do Facebook Lives?
if I do Facebook Lives, I was really racking my brain about that. I heard in my head, I heard Jenna saying what she did for Facebook Lives was, do you remember her saying this? She would like either watch a video or read a chapter of a book and then teach it.
Right.
And that's the kind of lives I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do short lives, and they're going to be about success, motivation, network marketing, leverage income versus linear income. I want to become the network marketing expert on the business, not the products, not PowerPoints. You know what I'm saying? You want to be an authority on something if you want people to follow you. And if I want to attract network marketers, then I'm going to become the authority in network marketing. Now, occasionally I might throw in a product here and there, but there's so many, like even Jenna's videos or Jim Rohn videos, John Maxwell. There's, different books that we have. All I have to do is learn something, teach it. That's all she did. And all these network marketers started following her. They thought, wow, this girl really knows her stuff about network marketing. So we, as far as Facebook Lives, that's really more just to attract our tribe, the people that are going to resonate with us.
Can I say something real quick, Rhonda?
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt.
No.
That's exactly what my affiliate said. He's already a businessman, and he said exactly what you're saying. He said it's our job to draw affiliates and teach them, and not so much the product. And he's saying that he was frustrated, I think. So I'm not sure if he's on there or not, but I don't see his name. But that was his thing that he talked about. So I'm glad to hear you say that.
Yeah. Yeah, all those things I had on my list of what I was going to do starting this year, I crumpled it up and threw it out. But I'm not doing any of it. Every single thing I do is going to be, now those things, that's just to teach and be an authority. But with this prospecting, I am not, like, even Robert Hollis said, he became, I forget, he's on that list of like top income earners in network marketing. I think he's earned like $57 million in the industry. He doesn't do presentations because it's not duplicatable. Even like back in the day, he was showing a video, a VHS tape when he went to somebody's house, because you want people to be thinking, well, I could do that. Not, wow, that guy does an amazing presentation. Because it's not duplicatable. And it was such a light bulb moment when I saw those numbers of Aaron Parker's. I could have bawled. We've probably worked harder than Aaron Parker, and we're nowhere near where he is in volume, because what we're doing in the past has not been duplicatable. And I promise you, with this prospecting script and the new marketing system, that's it. That's all we're doing. And I'm not going to, be like jumping on all these other webinars, because like you've got to, for 90 days, put the blinders on and just do the income producing activities for 90 days. Like, I can hardly wait. I'm like so excited to start. I'm doing some now, but we have, like, I'm going home for a week next week, and then Ron's mother's coming for a week. So got a little bit going on in January, but then come February, yeah, nobody's going to see too much of me.
Rhonda,
Yes.
okay, give us an idea of exactly where to get these people.
How many Facebook friends do you have?
I have 653.
So at 10 a day, that'll take you 60 days. So you need to add more friends. I'm just going right through my friends list.
Mm-hmm.
I have, almost 5,000 friends, and I'm not going to prejudge anybody. Because like who said that? People are watching you. And
like I said to Rhonda the other night, if they're breathing, they're going to hear from me.
I love it.
That's the requirement. They have a pulse.
Hey, Rhonda.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Lily.
Oh my.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been listening. One thing that I'm just confused, I know the script and all that. So are we not following the new marketing system? Like if we do the script and they say they respond, do we not send them a link for them to pre-enroll so they can watch the first video? Is that not how we're doing it?
Okay, great question. The reason and this is something that we can change, but when Tim Garza started using this approach, he tested sending the person a video versus sending them the pre-enrollee link. Okay, now this was with the old marketing system. And he found that his numbers were so much higher when he just sent a link to a video. There's something about that, people having to put their name and email in. They get like, I don't know what they think. They think you're going to sell their information. They're going to get bombarded with stuff. I don't know. So that's why he was not using the marketing system, the old one, and he was just sending video links. Well, now that we have the new one, I just heard him say the other day, he is going to switch now to the marketing system and try it. But what we felt was kind of a happy medium, the best of both worlds. What we have here, do you see the script again?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the first thing that you're sending them right here is video 1 without them having to pre-enroll.
Okay.
This link, when you click on that, it goes right to video 1 without having to enter your name or email.
Okay. The one he talks about the company?
The first one, it's called Who Are We?
Okay.
One of Anita's friends knows how to extract those videos, and he got the link so that we can just give people that first video.
Okay, cool. Okay, that makes sense.
And then if they say yes to that, we're not going to give them all 4 links to different videos. No, they need to go in the marketing system after video 1. Okay?
You mean to pre-enroll?
Yes. So when let's say they watch the first one, Who Are We? And then, okay, here's the follow-up. Hey there, Tim, how's it going? I'm following up because we talked a few days ago about possibly working together. Was this something you might still be interested in, or do you need more time to think about it? Prospect says, yes, I'm very interested. So then here is where you're sending the capture page. So you want to edify Josh. This is so important right here because we're building Josh up so much that like they can't wait to pre-enroll and see who is this guy? Like, so you want to edify him and then send them one of your capture pages. This is one of our capture pages, but on your script, I pulled up the wrong script. I pulled up our personal script. So I already have our link in here. Does it, or do you see what I
No,
mean?
that makes sense.
On the script that's in the training group, it says send one of the new capture pages from the marketing system. So you can pick whichever one you want to send them because they all look the same once the person opts in. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. No, that makes sense now.
So, you know, whether, I mean, we're just going to try it this way. And I think it seemed like the happy medium, like we need to get them on the hook first. You know, it's kind of like throwing the fishing pole in the pond. So we hook them with the first video. Then after they see that one, I don't think it's going to be any big deal to get them to enter their name and email. And if it is, then they don't want this bad enough and I'm going on to the next person. I'm not begging anyone. Got to remember and posture yourself that we're the ones with the phenomenal opportunity, phenomenal products, and a phenomenal marketing system now to go with it.
No, that makes sense.
That's why we did it that way, and we're not sending them to the pre-enrollee page, you know, immediately. See, I don't know why people, like, that never phases me to put my name and email in, because I always know if I get on a list, there's always an unsubscribe at the bottom. What's the big deal?
I think that I only had problems with that with Nigeria. They didn't want to do that for some reason.
No, they're very, I think because there's so many scams over there, they're very skeptical about clicking on a link. Yeah. They seem a little better about it in WhatsApp for some reason than when you're on the Messenger platform, which I don't get, but. Hey, did I lose Ron? Oh, no.
Can I make a comment? This is Kathy.
Sure. Hi, Kathy.
Hi. I'm just sitting in the background listening. So I didn't do anything over the weekend. We all know why, but yeah. But I did start sending out the script, the first part of the script yesterday. And I've done it today. I sent 10 out yesterday and I got 3 yeses and sent them. Yeah, I sent them the video link. And I will follow up with them tomorrow. And then I've sent out 8 today. And I got all no's, but I'm not letting it get me discouraged.
Nope.
So, and I'm just telling them, you know, thank you. You know, focus on what you got going on. And if something changes, I'm here and I'm happy, you know, reach out to me. I'm happy to help you.
Yeah.
And I just thank them and, you know, see you on Facebook or just something sweet.
Yes.
You know, but it's all been kind and it's all been positive. So, but so far, yeah, I was really excited yesterday that, you know, that I did that and that right away that it was working. So
yes. It's just a numbers game. That's all it is. I mean, some will, some won't. It's never going to change.
Can I ask Dina a question?
Sure.
Hey, Dina. If you notice, like on somebody's Facebook page that they're involved with like paparazzi or Avon or some other, you know, if they're already doing a company of their own, do you ever put in there, like, I know that you're currently doing something? No, you don't mention it?
Nope, I don't change the script unless, you know, I know somebody is going through something and then I mention it.
Okay.
But no, because and you never know. They may be looking for something else. I don't want to give them any ideas. Well, I know you don't. I mean, I don't do that, but I guess you could.
No, I was just curious. Like, I wasn't going to discourage them. I mean, I was going to say, you know, I know that you are involved in another company, but you know, would you be interested in, you know, or you know, something? I wasn't going to change the script, but I was just wondering if you ever put anything in there if you knew that they were with another company.
I have not done that yet.
Okay.
I haven't mentioned it when I see that it's another company, but what do you think, Rhonda? I mean, I don't know that it would be.
I think Donna has some thoughts.
If don't say anything, but if they are with another company, they'll probably tell you. And what I say to them is, I know that. That's why I asked you, because I know you get it.
Okay. Well, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Can I build on or add to it? So basically, you're just sending them out the script anyway, even if they are with another
Yes.
network
Yes,
marketing.
never judge anyone, because the people that I think wouldn't do it are saying yes. So you just never know.
Right. I did have, because I have no idea how it happened, but I got involved in paparazzi. Yikes. And she came to me and she was like, do you want to join? And I was like, no, I got her to take the tour. Now I just need her to get her to go back and look at the new marketing system, because she wants the oil or the relief cream. But yeah, so I'm trying not to prejudge somebody in any way.
You never know.
Kathy, are you doing the voice scripts, or are you just sending them via messenger or text?
Right now I'm not comfortable with the voice.
Okay.
I am just doing the text because I can stumble all over myself when I read something. So I need to probably practice really well.
Anybody else?
Yeah, my connection's jumpy, sketchy here.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, but that's what I just feel like I want to get started, but I don't feel like I'm ready to do the voice. So I'm just wondering what everybody else is doing. I just want to get started. So I'm just going to start with sending the text messages in Messenger and gradually build up to doing the voice maybe.
yeah. And you know what you could do? You could practice. You know, you can practice on me, or, you know, pick like a close friend or somebody on Facebook. Like, I could practice on Ron, or he could send me the voicemail just to get some practice.
Yeah.
So anybody can send me the voicemail. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll listen to you.
Yeah, I'll bet we can all say that you practice on all of us. So
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so if you guys get messages from me or each other, you'll know we're not trying to recruit you. We're just practicing.
or even just practice with excitement. It doesn't matter. When you're doing something, use the voice so you get comfortable with it.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a
I
question.
started using it just to send regular messages, like when I'm driving and I want to answer somebody for just not even this, just regular random text. I will voice message people now.
Okay.
It's easier.
Yeah, you get more.
And that's good practice too, because you get more comfortable just doing it.
Yeah.
So Rhonda,
Yes.
sending this script to pre-enrollees, that's what I started doing. I didn't know if that was a good idea or not, but that's who I've been sending it to. So what do you think about that?
But they're already pre-enrollees?
Yes. I have a list of all of my pre-enrollees, so I'll just pull the names in the email out. Not everybody gave me a phone number, and I just sent them that part of the script. That's how I started. So I didn't know who else to send it to, so I sent it to the pre-enrollees.
Yeah,
There's that thing from Barb Miller in there in the team training. If you either put it in our group or whichever, or pin it where they can see it, because it's got the whole script for them to go back in and the secure my spot or whatever it is, and they get the new marketing system.
Yeah, it was a little bit different script because they're already pre-enrollees, but you're just trying to get them to go back in so they see the new marketing system.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah. Well, I'll pin that post back up to the top so you'll be able to see it. That was a script came from Barb Miller on how to do that.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Any other questions? Lisa, you've been quiet. What are your thoughts as an affiliate?
I'm just trying to take it all in at this point, and I'm excited to get started. So
does it seem overwhelming or?
Not with the script. Honestly, I'm in that Success Team Live video challenge. and I was getting a little overwhelmed with that, but hearing what you said tonight kind of makes me feel a little bit better that I don't need to be doing all these lives.
Right.
So I think this seems much more manageable for me.
Yeah. Duplicatable. Most people do not want to do Facebook Live.
No.
That's for sure. So
I know.
Thank goodness we don't have to. I believe with this script, the new marketing system, each one of us can build to super affiliate if we did nothing else. It's a matter of getting it to enough people. And getting in front of enough people, the information in front of enough people. I know when Robert Hollis said, his mentor said, get the opportunity presentation in front of 2,000 people and you're done. Now he said, do you want that to take 90 days or 4 years? You know what I mean? Like, it's a numbers game any way you look at it. But this 90-day, it just creates the momentum and the excitement so that we don't end up in the trees.
Rhonda, this is Kathy. That was a really good way to put that. Do you want it to take 90 days or do you want it to take 4 years to get this in front of 2,000 people?
Yeah.
That's simple.
Yeah.
It's simple and it speaks volumes. I don't know why, but yeah, it spoke to me. So I'm calling it out.
Yes. And look at that. Like I said, if you did 20 a day for the 90-day blitz, you're at 1,800 people. Now that's probably based on 7 days a week. I know even Eric Worre said he did the 90-day blitz 6 days a week. You do need to maintain your sanity. And he worked long days. Eric Worre admitted during his first 90-day blitz, he worked from 8 a.m. till midnight, 6 days a week. He did not go out to eat. He did not go to movies. He had a discussion with his family ahead of time, so everybody was on board. And, what's that saying? If we don't sacrifice for what we want becomes the sacrifice. And that's so true. And so we have to, either way, we're either going to pay the price of discipline and doing this or pay the price of regret and wishing we had done it when, some of your team members are going to do it. Did Lily have a question? I guess we should wind up. My goodness, we went long today.
No, she was just saying that she was saying that she was going.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think she's feeling very well.
No, she's not feeling well, and she probably has to try to go to work tomorrow. Any other questions or comments? This has been so fun. I'm so excited for all of us. I can't wait to see how many. I hope each person I'm looking at here tonight is up on that stage in August.
Well, I'm not going to be sitting behind while you guys are on the stage. That's no fun.
No. Everybody on here should be hitting the first rank or the next rank.
We all need to go ahead. Go ahead.
I think that the lives that you want to do would be more to help people to get to know, like, and trust you.
Some things have come up that might make some people ask you about what happened.
Probably instead of responding with everything.
Lisa, could you hear her? It seems like when you lean the one way, we can hear you a lot better. That way.
Which way?
When you lean toward your right, we can hear you better. Yeah. Now,
when you lean right and forward.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
It's better.
I forgot what I was saying now.
Brain spray.
You know what? I took mine right before we started this Zoom.
We have an oil and spray for that.
Yeah.
I am telling you, I'm glad I took my shield spray today. I am telling you, there were people hacking and coughing all over that plane today, and I'm like, ew, 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 ew. Get away from me. I don't want to be sick while I'm home.
Yeah. Lisa, what Dina said was, if you are going to do Facebook Lives, just, you know, the purpose, you don't have to like try to do some whole product presentation or anything. The purpose would be more to get people to know, like, and trust you.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of why like Barb Miller and those people do encourage lives, because it's a little easier for people to get to know, like, and trust you through when they see you live versus just seeing images and seeing your posts. You know, they hear your voice, and it's just easier to get to know people. So that would be, you know, the intent if you're going to do lives.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to stop the recording.